big news in the Axie Infinity space, not only for LAN holders, but for people in general, as the Origin updates have been coming streamlined. They've been coming day in and day out. There's just been so much going on within the ecosystem. Unfortunately for a lot of people though, prices haven't been looking as great, as the AXS token has fallen under the $30 zone. And that's pretty much been an all-time low since the high pump in November. But nonetheless, there's a lot of stuff happening in the ecosystem. You're not going to want to miss out on everything happening. Remember that Axie Infinity leads the NFT play to earn space at the moment.
Welcome back to Investment Tribe, where you've subscribed because you want to learn all about cryptocurrencies, NFTs, and other digital assets. Don't forget to leave us a thumbs up and enable the notifications so you'll be alerted whenever we post a new video. In this video, we will talk about what some of you have been waiting for quite some time. We're talking about Axie Infinity's major update, Axie Infinity Origin and Battles V3. We will break down all the major changes and analyze what will be their effects on the player base, and of course, the price of the tokens. If you play Axie or you're looking to get into playing Axie, stay tuned until the end because this video is for you. But first, an important disclaimer. We're not financial advisors. We're just enthusiasts in this field. So don't take this as professional advice and invest at your own risk. So let's not waste any time and let's just dive into the topic at hand. Axie Infinity is one of the biggest play-to-earn NFT-based games, no doubt about that. And now, with the rise of competition, it's coming back in a big way with some of these latest updates that thoroughly shake up the game and take it to the next level. One of Axie Infinity's biggest problems is their economy, and they tried to make changes recently to rectify that. Because of these changes, we've seen SLP go in a massive bull run, making the players very happy for a couple of months. But those are not the most significant changes that we've seen coming to the Axie Infinity ecosystem. One of the major updates is the release of Axie Origin. This is the third version of Battles for Axie Infinity, and it completely changes everything about Axie Infinity. You need to know about these updates to get ready and plan for the coming future. We've been following this game essentially since its humble beginnings, so believe us when we say that these are the most significant changes they've ever instituted in the entire history of Axie Infinity. First, we'll talk about the recent changes that have already gone into effect. There is no more SLP for the PvE or the Adventure mode. It's one of the changes that sent SLP's price going 3 and 4 times over the last week. It's an easy way for people to earn SLP and then sell it in the marketplace. It was inflating the supply significantly, and so because of that, they decided they were going to do no more SLP rewards for PvE. On top of that, they changed the MMR rating that sets the minimum earning of SLP in matches. Below a particular rating, you will possibly get at most 1 SLP, meaning there's a huge possibility that you will not get SLP at all. In other words, if you get below than that, you don't get anything 100% of the time. The reason why they did this is the developers want to improve the competitive aspect of the game. What do you think about this move? We think it's a fantastic decision as a long-term bandage to the Axie Infinity economy. What we mean by that is that we think it's going to work right now, but we don't know how it will work out in the long run. We like that they've made these changes, but we think with some of the new upcoming changes with Axie Origin, there are some things to consider. So with the coming of Battles V3 or Axie Origin, by the end of this quarter, that's something you've really got to consider. When they launch Origin, it will be a whole new game. There are going to be so many things coming. The first thing you got to know about this is that while it's in beta, there will be no earning possible. They'll still have Axie V2 Battles or your regular old Axie. You'll still be able to earn there. But as they introduce Origin, earning is impossible at the beginning. Another significant change coming with Origin is that they will have starter Axies. It's something we've been expecting for quite some time, since they've teased it over the last couple of years at one point or another. But finally, we're going to get starter Axies. These are Axies that you can get to start playing with and learn the game. They don't cost anything, but you cannot earn SLP or reward, and you cannot trade them obviously. So you will still have to buy Axies to start earning. The gameplay also has some other significant changes coming with the Axie Origin launch. First off, they want to make it a little bit more fast-paced, so they're making an opposite of a turn-based system, where both of the players put their cards simultaneously, meaning the players are going at the same time for every turn. So there will be a possible strategy that is involved here. The other thing is there will be new cards, specifically unique cards for I and D attributes. That's going to be fantastic. They're also going to have modified legacy cards, which means each card is only either going to be an attack card or a shield card. You're not going to have cards that have both anymore. That's a huge change. Think about the strategies that's going to have to shift for this. Any axes that you have picked up for a specific plan or gameplay, you will throw all of those out the window. You will have to retool your strategies to take advantage of all these brand new attributes that they're updating. Another critical change is there will be no more random crits. With Axie Origin, you will have a new ability called the Rage ability. Over time, it builds up and you can release it strategically versus a random chance of something happening. We like that. It truly is lending more strategy to the game, which we feel was lacking. We love that they're instituting a little more strategy. They're also coming with brand new buffs as runes and charms. The former will give you passives to your gameplay, and then the latter will modify your abilities. You'll be able to craft these things off-chain using what they call moon shards. You'll be able to craft these runes and charms to add to your gameplay. The basic version of this won't be NFTs, and you'll need SLP to craft the rarer ones. And since they are NFTs, the rarer, more powerful runes and charms will live on the blockchain. These are all massive changes for Axie Infinity once Origin launches. It changes the entire game, and this is all coming before land gameplay. We'll expect another big shakeup for Axie Infinity sometime this year, when land gameplay also launches, or what they call the Lunacia update. These changes are overwhelming, but don't worry, as they are going to be rolling out in phases. They will not drop it on your head in one go. We are sure that they'll be able to give their community time to test the waters, get comfortable with it, and understand what the strategy is so that they can adjust their teams and scholarships accordingly. So what does this all mean for the price of the tokens? When you're talking about starter axes coming into play and there's more strategy involved, which is something that not everybody is fond of, does that mean fewer people will buy axes? Perhaps. It definitely could be the case, where we don't see many people getting into the game because they've taken out adventure mode and they're making it harder to earn. You have to be a competitor. So that kind of trims the low-tier fruit. But then again, they will have starter axes already, so that may entice new players. But all in all, these are huge changes, and most do not react positively with this situation. Hopefully, that will offset with the launch of Lunacia coming later this year, with its land aspect and Axie burn mechanic. That's our video for today. We hope you like it. What do you think of these changes? Do you think people will see this positively? Share your opinions with us in the comment section below. We love to read about them. Well, that's all for now. This is Investment Tribe. See you again tomorrow. Keep in mind to like, share, and subscribe.